righty. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the sixth episode of The Spin Zone. And back in the co hosting chair is my good friend, my best friend, probably my only friend these days, Steve Rodriguez. And we are actually live from Studio B tonight, Doug's favorite studio.
Well, first and foremost, Dan, thank you for having me on the show again. All right, thank you for those kind words. I like your studio. I might have to adapt to it, but you know what? Hey, it's a different look. All right.
It is a different look. Sometimes, it's not always good to be confined to Studio A, especially
Yeah.
during the summer. The only problem are the mosquitoes, of course. I
I
don't
hope
like
you
the
don't get carried
mosquitoes.
away with these Texas-sized mosquitoes.
Well, they're kind of biting me already, you know. So, what's going on? How did the
Well,
Cowboys do this weekend?
let me tell you, I was extremely disappointed in America's team. All right,
Oh,
I don't know, just there's something wrong somewhere. And I always place the blame on the quarterback,
yeah.
right? And that's where I place the blame. But you know what? Hey, I take it. He's a third, fourth round draft pick. They got him. They have to use him. They have to make him practice. He hasn't had many reps, all that good stuff, right? But hey, it is what it is that we lost,
Well,
right?
he just had a bad day, as they say.
Well, I hope that's what it is, all right?
I mean, you got to give my boy some credit. He did well during the second preseason game. Got to give him
Okay,
some credit.
and we'll agree to disagree on that, Dan. Right? How about that?
You know, the third game he just lost his mojo, but then they all do.
He
Even
lost
Dak,
more than that, sir. But I'm not here to bash on my Cowboys. All right, so
you
all right,
know,
so,
I mean,
no, no,
what can we say? But you
yeah,
know what?
we say that we lost.
You know,
All right,
well,
we say that we
definitely
lost.
for sure, there's always the next game. And the next game is what counts,
Very
The next
true. I'm
game,
glad it was a preseason game. All
yeah.
right, but I would have liked to have seen a lot better performance from him. All right, and that way going into the regular season, have a little bit more confidence in him.
You know.
Right? But
Well,
it is what it is.
and like I said, we've got to build the boy up. Cooper Rush is an old man, you know.
He might be an old man, but hey, he is proven time and time again when he is called upon, he performs.
Well,
Right?
that's what she said.
I don't know about that, but hey, I'm talking about football, sir. Right? In football, he
Oh
performs.
my gosh, it's it'll be fine. I've got lots of confidence in Trey, lots of confidence.
All right, so hey.
He came from a good team.
Alrighty now. This is a cowboy show, sir. All right, let's keep it cowboy team.
Uh, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to yank your chain.
Yeah.
All
Uh-huh.
right. Well, we're going to go ahead and flip over to our virtual theater, whatever's left of the
Hey,
virtual
if
theater.
you got popcorn, you're
Nope,
outside.
no popcorn, not yet. You
But
know,
you're outside.
I know, right? But my popcorn machine's in the garage. And of course, I'm using wireless mics, so I may sound a little different. I know that you were complaining about that. Hopefully the audio is coming out good. The comment lines are open for anybody out
Awesome.
there that wants to chime in, whether you're a cowboy lover, a cowboy hater, it doesn't matter. You know,
So you don't discriminate.
I don't discriminate.
All right,
I
good.
have lots of fans. I even have lots. Even have one stalker. You know,
What?
yeah.
I lost your voice. You lost it. You lost your audio. There you go again.
How about now? Can you hear me?
There we go. Yes.
Hopefully this one lasts.
So what happened?
It ran out of batteries.
It was a stalker, right?
My
Huh?
stalker, I'm telling you, got one stalker that loves for me to take off my shirt.
Oh no, that's not good.
I know. Imagine if I had a builder's body.
Don't even go there, sir. I don't even want to imagine anything like that, right? So what do
Uh,
you have on the agenda for tonight?
Tonight we're going to look at a little bit about Game 3. I know you don't want to re-look at the nightmare, but we're going to go ahead and look at that for anybody that missed the game. And then we're going to look at who made it on the 53-man roster. It's official now. So we've
It's
got
official.
everybody. Yep, it's official. We've got everybody that's supposed to be on the 53-man roster. We're going to look at injuries. There's a few more, believe it or not, and some that somehow I lost track. And of course, we're going to look at the contract situation. Who's got a contract? Who doesn't? Who's laughing all the way to the bank? And who's still just waiting for something to happen? So we'll look at that.
Sounds good.
And of course, as y'all know, the game is on September 8th between the Cleveland Browns and Dallas. It is an away game. So we'll go ahead
What time?
and I don't have the time. I do have the time. It's on a screen. I just can't remember. So we'll look at it here in a second. So let me go ahead and launch the virtual theater and we'll flip screens. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's a season opener, September 8th, game 1 between Dallas and the Cleveland Browns. And let's not forget, the plan still is, we're still not sure. I'm waiting for a huge ticket purchase coming from a local bar. but
Interesting.
but the drawings, we're still planning to have it September 8th. It could shift a week, maybe two, if we don't have enough participants. And that's the case right now. We don't have enough participants to actually do the drawing on September 8th. We may have to delay it for a week. And that's only because of the fact that it isn't fair if you've got 3 people that made a donation and, it's kind of not fair, right? So we want to have more donations coming in, more participants so that they can win an official NFL jersey, the Dallas Cowboy jersey. It's just like the ones you get at the pro shop. They're not knockoffs. They're not from Temu. They're not from Sheen. They're the real deal. You don't even sweat in these things. And I'm wearing one. I'm wearing one right now. So it's got even the official somewhere. I don't want to get too far up. I don't want to show my
Please
underwear.
don't. Please.
It's got a patch with the NFL official logo. So it's only takes a $5 donation. You go over and scan the barcode, or you go to $ Brownsville Tech Live, and you'll automatically be routed to Cash App. It'll pre-populate the amount for $5, and all you got to do is put your email address and your shirt size in the for section, hit the submit button, and you're automatically entered into the drawing. So I recommend that you guys try to get these in as soon as possible. Um, it is quite a deal. At $5, you can win an official jersey. You won't even get one at the pro shop at the mall for less than than for for more than $5. You're going to pay more than $5, right? So,
Yes, sir.
but all right. Well, let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I lost my mic. All right. I guess I'll have to hold it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right. Hold on. It's just too small. That's the problem.
She said that too, right?
I hold on 1 second. Doesn't clip. What the heck? I hate these things.
Sorry, you're having so many technical difficulties tonight.
Right? All right. So the highlights: the Chargers 26, and the Dallas Cowboys 19. Excuse me. And it
Who's that?
is our boy, our boy,
No. Rephrase that. You're a boy.
our boy,
No, your boy. All right.
the
I will
great
not
Trey
claim
Lance.
that individual. Sorry. For all I'm sorry, he should go back to San Francisco.
Look at that! Look at that! I even have another picture. Look at that pose! Look at that pose for our boy.
No, sir.
Oh my gosh! Well, the good thing, he played the entire game, so the boy had a lot of stamina. No doubt about that. He really held up.
And I know way you're trying to spin this.
He finished 33 out of 48 for 323 yards. He was on fire, you know.
Yeah, he really was. Yeah. For the other team.
Oh my gosh. He had a touchdown pass to the new guy, Ryan Flournoy, Mr. Texas A&M. So he had that. And he also had another 46-yard rushing touchdown. Our boy was on fire, no doubt about that. But unfortunately, he just had a bad day. Okay? The poor guy had a bad day. Didn't get enough Wheaties. Okay? So unfortunately, he did 5 interceptions. And the last one was 7 seconds before the game, before the clock ran out, you know? So,
yeah, about that.
So, what can we say?
And you still root for this guy?
I do.
I wouldn't even have him on my fantasy football league.
He reminds me of what's his name? The quarterback from Kansas City. What's his name? Can't remember.
Holmes?
Yeah, he looks like him a little bit, don't you think?
When has Mahomes ever thrown 5 interceptions in a game?
I don't know.
All right, so
Call it
comparing apples to oranges, sir.
Oh well. Call it a bromance. What can I say?
I'm not hunting something else, but hey. Right?
Oh my God.
This guy, in my opinion, shouldn't even be wearing that uniform. Not even worthy.
He is going to be the next Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my gosh. You are in love with that guy.
But it wasn't also, what's his name? Trey that was on fire. Deuce led the charge. He carried for a total of 53 yards. So Deuce did pretty good. All right. Let's move on. I know you're getting really annoyed by my rooting for Trey Lance.
No. Hey, everybody has their favorite people. And hey, it's all good. All right, some of them are good, some of them suck. All right, but hey, in your opinion, and if that's who you want to support, and support that person.
Hey, whose jersey am I wearing? Whose jersey am I wearing? I'm not wearing a number 19.
I wouldn't doubt if you have a number 19 already.
Huh?
I wouldn't doubt if you already have it.
I'm going to get one.
Waste your money, sir.
All right. So, There was a lot of cuts. The 53-man roster was already decided. And the guys that were cut is Josh Ball. He was a tackle. He was number 75. It was Dante Burnett, number 6. He was a wide receiver. Josh Butler, number 31. He was a cornerback. Cole Cabral, never heard of him, number 61. He was a center. Snoop Conner, never heard of the guy, number 32. He was a running back. Never saw him run a single ball, so I have no idea where he came from. He must have been bench warming or something. And of course, Carl Davis, number 98, defensive tackle. He's gone, you know. And of course, the list goes on. Malik Davis. Malik Davis, number 34,
He was a
running
running
back.
back.
I know. He's gone. Denzel Jackson, number 95, defensive tackle. He's gone. Josh DeBerry, 38, another cornerback. He's gone. David Durden, number 85, wide receiver. Didn't make it. He's out. Princeton Fan, have no idea who the dude is. 48, tight end. Didn't make it. And Lami Fakoko Jr., he's out. He had been there for what, 2 years, maybe 3 years?
Yeah.
He's out the door, man. He is out the door. Let's see if we've got any more. Yep, we got more. Royce Freeman, number 27, running back. Never saw him run a single ball. Kernan Hall, 43, defensive back. Never heard of him. Kelvin Harmon, 84, wide receiver. Never saw him catch a ball, even play for that matter. Darius Harris, linebacker, he's out. Willie Harvey, 55, linebacker, he's out. Alec Holler, number 49, the tight end, he's out. And of course, Cam Johnson, number 14, also a wide receiver with high hopes, he's out. Darrell Johnson, 51, defensive end, he's out. Amani Johnson, 39, safety, he's out as well. Jason Johnson, 53, linebacker, he's out. Tyrone Billy Johnson, 13, wide receiver, he's out the door. And Carl Lawson, number 72, defensive end, he's out the door.
Wow.
More cuts. Racy McMath, wide receiver, he's out. Brock Morganson, linebacker, he's out. Jalen Cropper, the third Jalen, the one that they thought was maybe going to make it, he's out. So we only have 2 Jalens, not 3 after all. And I think he was one of Jerry's favorites, but he didn't make the cut. I guess it doesn't always pay to be Jerry's favorite.
No, it doesn't.
And then Nathaniel Pete, running back. Never saw him play. He's out. Cheldrick Redwine, number 20, defensive back. He's out. Justin Rogers, defensive tackle. He's out. Eric Scott Jr., he's out. Oh, I missed the positions. Dakota Shepley, that was another guy that apparently caught Jerry's twinkle in his eye. He's out. Nick Vigil, out. Damian Wilson, out. And Julius Wood, out. I don't know all their positions, and I kind of missed them. Traded. Who was traded? Oh, my
And
gosh.
you forgot to put down the quarterback, right? I think he got cut.
Who was it?
Your boy.
No. He didn't get cuts.
Oh, well, he should. I'm going to have to send an email to Jerry.
Déjalo. He's got promise. Peyton Hendershot, tight end. He was
Yeah, I
traded
read that.
away.
I read that.
He
I
was
forgot what
traded
team he
away
went
to
to.
Kansas City. You there?
I thought he was good.
I thought so too. Now he's Mahomes' boy.
Yeah.
So that was surprising. But he had had a bad year, supposedly, from what an article that I was reading. So, oh well. And of course, the official 53-man roster. And of course, who's on the list? Who's there on top? Trey Lance, number 19. Dak Prescott, number 4. And Cooper Rush, number 10. And by the way, putting Trey Lance up on top wasn't my intention.
You did that on purpose.
I did not. I didn't do that.
Sure.
And of course, Rico Dowdle, Ezekiel Elliott, Hunter Lupke, Deuce Vaughn, believe it or not, even though there was some doubt he was going to remain, he's there. Jalen Brooks, Brandon Cooks, Ryan Flournoy, Mr. Texas A&M, and of course, our other boy, C.D. Lamb. He is officially on the roster and ready to play. And we'll talk a little bit about what CD
Yeah.
managed.
I have some issues with that boy.
Jalen Tolbert, Cavante Turpin, Jake Ferguson, Luke Schoonmaker, Brevin Span Ford, John Stevens Jr., Brock Hoffman, TJ Bass, Tyler Goyton, Asim Richards, and Terrence Steele. And, oh, Matt Lewetsko, Cooper Beebe, Chuma, Edoga, even though he's injured, Zach Martin, and Tyler Smith. And defense. Who made it on defense? Chauncey Golston, Marshawn Nealon, Demarcus Lawrence, Leval Joseph, Osa Odiza Gazuzua, or something like that. Jordan Phillips, Mozzie Smith, Eric Kendricks, Marquise Bell, Damon Clark, Buddy Johnson, DeMarvion Overshone, even though he's injured, Micah Parsons, Tyrus Wheat, Andrew Booth, Trayvon Diggs, Jordan Lewis, Kalen Carson, CJ Goodman, Juan A. Thomas, Donovan Wilson, Israel Makamu, Malik Hooker. Oh. And of course, special teams, no surprise there. Brandon
Yes,
Aubrey,
sir.
Brian Anger, and Trent Sieg. So that is the official roster for the 2024 season.
Awesome.
So what does the regular schedule look like? Was, as we said, the first game is September 8th. It is at 3:25 p.m. and it's going to be broadcast on Fox, as far as I know. I know last week we said that the preseason game 3 was going to be shown on CBS, and for us locally, it was actually shown on ABC. How the hell that happened? I have no idea, but it did. So hopefully it'll be on Fox. And of course, week 2 brings the New Orleans Saints to Dallas. That's a 12 p.m. game. So if y'all are going to church, either you don't go to church or you go to early service or early mass, because that game starts at 12. And God's actually going to be at the game. He's going to be watching from above because
Yes,
he
sir.
loves America's team, and it's his team, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's a good thing there's not thundering clouds.
Watch out, there's lightning behind you.
You know? Oh my gosh. And then of course week 3, Baltimore heads over to Dallas. That's going to be a 325 game and they're all supposed to be on Fox, which is channel 48 for y'all. No, 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 no. Channel 60-1 for those of you on off the air cable locally, and channel 6, numero 6 for those on Spectrum, for the rich guys on Spectrum. I'm not one of those. I'm a poor podcaster. I live
Well,
in a
hopefully
cardboard
that will
box.
change.
And of course, it wouldn't be a show without us tracking the injured. And of course, Sam Williams, as you know, he's out for the entire season. He had an ACL and an MCL injury.
Mm.
And then Chuma. Chuma is out for a couple of weeks. He suffered a broken toe. Poor guy. Couldn't handle the little thing. Game 1, and that happened in game 1, by the way. So, se la quebró. El pajarito se le quebró. And of course, now he's out for 4 weeks.
Mm.
And of course, Earl Bostick Jr., he's out. He was carted off in preseason game 1. They don't know what the injury was. All we know is he's headed for surgery or was going to have surgery. And of course, Tyler Guton also, he's got a sore knee. Not sure if he's going to be in game 1 of on September 8th. It's questionable. Brandon Cooks, wide receiver, he's out, also with a sore knee. That's all right. We've got CD back, so that's all that matters. He's going to be working it, man. For all that money, that boy's going to be working it. No doubt
He better
about
be.
that. Definitely, you know. All right. And of course, there's more. There's more. Deron Bland, cornerback, a knee injury. We've got DeMarvion Overshown, linebacker, hip. He's got a bad hip. And of course, Eric Kendricks, the linebacker, he's got a bad back. Damone Clark, linebacker, he's got a bad knee. And those are the guys that are injured. And of course, the big news this week is that CD finally gets his money. Finally, the
Yes,
boy
sir.
gets his money. Jerry finally dished out the cash. And what is he getting paid? $136 million, a contract extension over 4 years. So he is the second highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. I can't remember who the first guy was,
Yeah, me
but
neither.
but he got exactly what he wanted. So for the next 4 years, CD's gonna be milking it, man, milking it, and he better play all four
He
quarters.
he better produce.
He better produce, but he got his money. So the only one still left, waiting with his hands, Jerry Dame, where's mine? Where's mine? Is Dak Prescott. And
Yes,
by the
sir.
looks of it, it doesn't look like Jerry's in any hurry to uh, to dish out the cash. Pero como te digo, we've got Trey Lance. What more do we need?
No,
You know,
you cannot put Dak Prescott and Trey Lance in the same sentence.
I mean, we can't rely on El Viejito. We can't rely on Cooper Rush.
Man of little faith.
You know, ya está viejito. He's like you and me.
Mm.
So poor Dak, he's still waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yep.
And Jerry said, that's it. It's very unlikely he's going to make up his mind even by the first game. So I don't know. Dak will play. He's a good guy. He's a team player. He'll play. He'll play his heart. But he also needs his money.
Yep.
I don't want this guy to starve. God help him. You know? He can't afford to eat McDonald's value meals. Oh my gosh. You gotta have fun. These guys really cracked me up. And of course, Dak's future. We know he has a future in Dallas. Jerry has said that there's a Dak's future is in Dallas. O
Yes,
más que
sir.
anda de pinche, no quiere soltar.
Well, he just gave out a whole bunch of money to CD.
I know, but he's got still plenty of money. You there?
I'm here.
Okay. Yep. So the longer he waits, the more expensive Dak is gonna become.
Yes, sir.
You know, 70 million per year as of right now is a lot of money. Of course, Dak probably is not going to get a 4-year contract. Okay. He's probably going to get maybe a year, maybe two if he's lucky. But he ain't going to get no 4-year contract like CD. I don't think he will.
We'll see what happens.
But like I said, by that time, Trey should be on fire. You know. So
Or traded.
oh, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater.
I'm not hating, sir.
And of course, just to remind everybody, the drawing is still September 8th at this point. But should we not have enough participants, then we will extend it out a week, maybe two, maybe three. And that is to give everybody an opportunity to give and be able to win an official jersey. So, for those of you interested, simply scan that barcode, that QR code down at the bottom of the screen, or go to $Brownsville Tech Live and you'll automatically be routed to Cash App. The $5 donation will be auto populated. You don't even have to key it in. If you want to buy more opportunities, you are free to do so, whether $5, $10, $20, $15,
Yes, sir.
$25. It's still a bargain, even at 25. And like I said, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it. I've been wearing this thing for a year and a half. I haven't washed it, and it doesn't even smell.
TMI.
Ay, ay, ay. So, yep. So, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, folks. If you want, go ahead and take your chance. It'll be worth a shot. You don't want to go up to Dallas, go to Texas Stadium, and show up in a regular t shirt. You want to go up showing your team colors, your faithfulness to our Dallas Cowboys, win or lose. You know, you want to go up there with a jersey. You don't want to be the sore thumb standing out in front of the crowd. And
Yes, sir.
do not take your 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 soccer jerseys, please. The World Cup isn't until next year. And for those Texan fans, don't go up there, please. Don't go up there. It's not a good thing, you know. Oh my gosh. So that's it. That was today's episode. Like I said, the game is on September 8th. We were a little uh, early with regards to covering that, but we didn't cover much, right? Because we were really excited about bringing you the highlights, showing you how well my boy did. Despite the fact he had a bad day, you
Uh-huh.
know, there's promise. There's promise.
Mm.
As Jesse Jackson used to say, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
We will agree to disagree.
Oh my gosh. All right. All righty, everybody. Well, that is it for uh episode number 6. I'm getting dementia now. Episode number 6 of the Spin Zone for this week. We will be back. We will be back with episode 7. Actually, we'll be back before then because if we have the drawing, then you'll see us right before the game online where we will make that drawing. If for some reason something changes, we will obviously let everybody know through Facebook if there has been a change in the drawing date. But we anticipate at this point we're still going to hold it and we'll see what happens. And of course, you can't miss the season opener even though it's an away game. We want to show our support for our
Yes,
Dallas
sir.
Cowboys, and we hope for a win. We hope for a win. So, all right, everybody, good night, and we will see you soon. Steve,
Good night, everybody.
good night. Steve, once
Good
again,
night, sir.
thank you. You there?
Yep.
Hold on, let me cancel the streams here. Make sure they're all off. Hold on. I lose track of what is what. All right. Stop.